What do you think is more likely to change, the culture inside Facebook and related tech companies, or government regulations in the United States?
Ooh, how interesting. Well, I'm one of these because I'm a slightly rare technologist in that I was a history minor. So I was a Cold War studies minor. And the story of the period of the Cold War was about a number of different social movements that seemed absolutely impossible. It's things like the British leaving India, the overthrow of the Soviet Union, civil rights in the United States, end of apartheid. Huge things that seemed impossible that all came to be. And I know it feels right now like the big tech companies are monoliths, but the reality is, and I say this very earnestly, like I don't want to tear down any of these companies, right? I've spent my entire career at these companies. The thing I want is for them to be long-term successful. And what I have seen time and time again at places like Google, at Pinterest, at Facebook, is if these companies don't have incentives that require long-term thinking, it's very hard for them to operate in long-term ways. And so I have a lot of faith that as we build the ecosystem of accountability, as we build the public muscle of accountability, we are going to help all these places be more long-term successful because culture change will come along with that.
Are we starting to see CEOs and senior leaders in the tech space recognize, like, irrespective of the regulatory environment, if I get there first and I'm the respectable, sort of civil society supporting, inclusive, less polarizing, more for the consumers and less for the clicks, that I'm actually going to get there first and I'm going to win? Are we seeing that yet or not at all?
Well, one of the things that I think it's important for people to contextualize is like, why did Google turn down the Department of Defense machine learning contracts, right? And the reason they did it was really simple. Google believes that the thing that will make them long-term successful, the thing that will make them the most competitive, is if they are the most attractive place in the world for the most skilled engineers, particularly machine learning engineers in the world. And a lot of technologists understand the risks of these products. I think Facebook is at a huge disadvantage now than it was 10 years ago because it can't hire mid and senior level people. Mid and senior level people in Silicon Valley have infinite options. And Facebook is in a place where it's very hard for them to attract senior talent because they haven't shown a respect for the ability of people to show up and be whole people when they come to work. When you are seen, or when you are just kind of obviously cutting corners for profit at the expense of the public good, it's very hard to attract the best technologists. So I think we're starting to see some of that. We haven't seen it play out on the consumer side, I think, as much, but in the talent war, which is like the beating heart of Silicon Valley competition, I think we've already started to see some of those things.